Amazing global marketplace, and what it was an international business competition in which students, delegates from each school or class, or it doesn't matter, they went to different countries to try and perform business transactions. We had a customer and a supplier, and the different countries, it was all over the place. Like, it ranged from Germany, France, India, places in Asia. Because there we had to get our passport, and the lady there gave us some information. We had to fill out this form with our information to get back into the US. I never knew anything like that. I didn't think we had to do anything like that. So when she introduced that to me, I was like, wow, I'm learning some more today. And that was great because the whole competition, I just learned every single step of the way. And then the second station was the airport. When we got there, the gentleman there was asking us questions like, what are you going to do in this country? And I was thinking to myself, I didn't know they did that. I thought we gave them our passport and we went through to the airport, but no. They asked us questions, what are we doing there? Who are we meeting? I would tell them to help further educate their students. Because, like I said before, not a lot of people know how to deal with international business. So you send kids to this competition and now they know. They have the experience, they know what it's like, they know what to expect and everything. So I would say if you do the competition, you will help further their education on international business and actually working with.
It was a better understanding of what I want to do when I get into college, about how I want to further my learning in business. It helped me understand that it's not just paperwork, it's actually having to interact with people and understand other people's cultures and understand that, you know, I live in Kentucky and it's not just Kentucky. There's a bigger world out there, and even just going to Global Touch or Glow Touch and seeing an actual working business place, it was just opened my eyes to the world. Yes, I learned cultures. We had our Indian speaker, was the Glow Touch CEO, and she told us that, you know, Indian culture is a lot, way different than American culture. They expect, when it's a business, it's business. That's it. You don't ask any questions about family. It's not. They're very personable people. You know, they expect you to be respectful, and lots of people, you can't talk regular talk. You have to talk like you actually know what you're doing. You can't BS everything. You have to actually know your stuff.
I think my favorite part was, flying to the different country and having to get the interpreter, and then the business meeting was definitely my favorite part. I really enjoyed Germany's business meeting.
Because it was so easy and kicked back and relaxed, or what? No,
not at all. I was almost shaking walking into the meeting. I was pretty scared. He was just very straightforward and a big stern man. Taught me so much. I didn't know if I'd ever want to go into business, but after going through that and learning all the stuff you have to do with the legal, it really changed my mind. It's very realistic. I can see what you're saying about not very realistic on paper because you're not with the people from these other countries, but when you actually get right up and personal with a big German man, it's definitely realistic and it's pretty intimidating. It was an amazing experience.
The German business meeting is a lot more just like right down to the point, let's get this done, when France was more of a kind of negotiating and more, not necessarily like laid back, but kind of more, it wasn't like as intimidating to go in and try to get the job done than whenever it was with Germany. Riots broke out in France with farmers, so we couldn't get what we needed to Germany, so we had to go and tell them that. That was a lot of fun.
They were very well receiving of that information.
No. It was. I mean, it was nice that they did it because that's like a really realistic thing, and it really showed that we had to like think ahead and plan and everything, which like none of us had really expected anything like that. Really realistic. Like, we went in and we had to go to like travel agencies and the airport, and we had to use interpreters in all the meetings and everything. It was really it was like you were almost like actually doing it. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to be able to go in and get a first-hand experience on what the world of business is like. And I mean, besides this program, I don't really know like where else you could get this close of an opportunity to the real thing.